Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. We from Group 2, and today we will present about Soul movie. Soul is an animation movie produced by Disney Pixar. The story is about Joe Gardner, a middle school music teacher from New York City, dreams of playing jazz, but Joe has only hope of being successful. Yet, he has never done anything different and only wait for that dreams. One day, he received a call from a former student suggested to audition in the jazz band with Dorothy Williams. She is impressed with Joe's piano playing and agreed for him to perform later that night. As Joe heads off, his excitement distracts him and he falls down a manhole. He died and entered to spirit world. Joe doesn't want to die because he still has things that he wants to do. So he set out to find a way to return the human world again. Until Joe met number 22, a child spirit who avoid and not want to be born as a human. Both Joe and number 22 learn the identity of each other, especially Joe's life. It has some accident that 22 souls entering in his body and Joe entering in a cat. However, the number 22 has actually seen life in human world for the first time. Her perspective about the way of life has changed completely. Joe and number 22 were brought back into the spirit world again, although before that they had conflict and arguing. Nevertheless, Joe convinced her that she is ready to leave. Joe guides 22 out of the spirit world and she finally enters to the earth for a born. After that, he is offered another chance to return in his body because of inspiring 22 to live. In the end, Joe comes back to live in human world again and committed to enjoying his entire life.
The strength of this film is that it presents philosophy concepts which are abstract through cartoons, so that they are easier to understand. 22, an unborn soul, has accidentally taken Joe's body, was impressed by many things that may seem common to most people. If only we pay enough attention to things around us, we will find that there are wonderful things going on. What may be adapted to yourself is that don't focus only on your goals and neglect the beauty of life along the way. Another interesting issue in the movie is the purpose of life. 22 represent people who still cannot find the purpose of life. When she lived in Joe's body, she discovered that big goals and passions were not always necessary, but being able to live a happy life was. Moreover, the movie also has a unique and beautiful character design. For example, the counselor's character is two-dimensional contour drawing line. Contour drawing line is an artistic technique that the artist looking closely at the contour of an object and transfer it into continuous line to paper without looking down to see what they are doing. However, viewers at certain age, such as small children, may have difficulty to fully understand the main idea of the movie.
Compare and contrast element. Compare Joe, who is the main character, has an ear for music and has performed as his fate in piano. And when he can't seem to get his band going, he takes a breather to help him clear his mind. And when faced with a boring task, he challenged himself from a middle school music teacher to becoming a musician in the jazz club. Is the same as Unit 8, performing at your best. Let's talk about how you stand out and how you management of the problem. By the 22. The number 22 at first, she avoided being born on Earth, but something has led her to change her mind, and number 22 was dominated by bad thoughts until the cause of bad event is out in her mind. It's the same unit 7, mind over matter. It's about your mind in different situations, such as fortune teller, the illusion games, or phobia. And the contrast, Joe examines resolve in his life. This is contrary to the dogma of Buddhism that thought the life should be hid. And in the movie, Joe had the opportunity to live again, unlike the real world, that we might not have had a second chance.
And the next is the effect of this movie on our will. After watching this movie, it made me gain a new perspective on life, such as in the movie when the protagonist tried to pursue his ultimate dream, to become a famous pianist. But when it was accomplished, he didn't feel that his soul was fulfilled. But after that, he has an adventure with his friend, her name is 22, and he realized that the real goal of life may not be reaching a goal or achieving a great success in life, but might be the joy of the small thing that we come across each day. Because sometimes we are so busy searching for what is missing and ignoring the thing that we already have. And another thing that we learn in this movie is the life is shorter than we may think. Sometimes we just take things in our life for granted, forget a beautiful details that created us as we are, forget people surrounded, and sometimes we are too afraid to start a new relationships. But in this movie, it shows we that the life is too short to waste it on the wrong things. So let's do what you want to do, not what others want you to do, and you will not regret on your life.
So these are the reason you need to watch this movie at least once in your life. There is a gorgeously animated scene that everyone should there's a gorgeously animated scene that perfectly captures what it feels like to get lost in the zone. A feeling that artists, musicians, and writers may relate to most deeply, where everything else just fades away when you're caught up in your passion. And overall, the film has a positive message about not taking your life for granted. So, remind us that instead of only pursuing of a dream, purpose can also be about slowing down and enjoying the simple things life has to offer. An hour into the film, there is another beautiful moment between Joe and his mother during a conversation about pursuing dreams, even if they may fail. And the story and its message are incredibly powerful and will do so much for so many people everywhere. It brought me to tears, and it really made me think some parts of my life as well. So it was a really special movie that taught a lesson at all as time. That is, don't waste your life, cause you're only gonna get one. Thank you.